Hello, I'm Mrs. Lee, and I'd like to begin by thanking you for the way you have been supporting your children with their home learning over the past few weeks. And I'd also like to thank you for taking the time to complete the home learning survey. There were lots of positive comments about the approach we've taken to home learning since school closures were announced in March, and it has been fantastic to see the work that students have been producing at home, from baking to making Monopoly boards and creative writing. But what was clear from the feedback in the home learning survey is that what lots of families would like now is more structure and clear guidance about what exactly students should be doing on a daily and weekly basis. We've listened to your feedback, and we also now face the prospect of longer term disruption to schooling. So we feel that now is the time to move into a new phase of home learning, which will begin from next week with the core subjects of English, Maths and Science. So for the final 2 weeks of term, on a Monday you will find a science lesson uploaded onto Show My Homework, on a Tuesday an English lesson, and on a Wednesday a maths lesson. And when you open up Show My Homework and you click on those lessons, you will find a link to a Loom video. And a Loom video is a way in which the teacher can record their screen so they can show you their visualizer or a PowerPoint or a document. And they can also record themselves, so they'll appear in a little bubble in the corner. And they will talk you through exactly what they want you to do in that lesson, what work they want you to complete, what they'd like you to submit, and how they'd like you to submit it. Now, we've chosen to begin with English, Maths and Science over the next couple of weeks to ensure that everybody is able to access those lessons and we're able to resolve any issues before we roll out to all the other subjects after half term. So it's really important that if you have any difficulties whatsoever in accessing those lessons, that you contact us using the contact details on the letter that came home today. After half term, we will have a timetable for all of your child's subjects. So you'll get a weekly timetable that will say what lessons will be coming out over the course of the week. And that timetable will have 2 to 3 lessons a day. And we think that 2 to 3 hours of structured time working is probably a reasonable expectation. Now, you might be wondering, what do I do if my child doesn't complete that work on that day, or if we can't do it for a number of reasons, and there might be many reasons why a child can't complete that work on that day. And we would say to you that not to worry if it's not possible for your child to complete it on that day. We will give you a reasonable deadline for that work to be completed. And it's very important that if you do face any difficulties or if there's any real barriers to that work being completed, that you let us know. You might also be asking about what about the work in the home learning booklet? And what we would say is that for the next couple of weeks, please continue with the work in there for all of the other subjects. But also after half term, if your child is really enjoying a project that they're doing, we would definitely encourage them to keep doing that alongside the timetabled lessons. And you may find that your teachers make reference to work in the booklet and also ask for specific tasks to be submitted from the booklet. So please keep hold of the booklets and please continue with any projects that you are really enjoying. And when we return to school, we would love to see the work that you have been doing. More than anything, what's most important is your family's well-being. And so if you are having any problems at all, any difficulties, please do contact us and we will do whatever we can to make this work. Please have a look at the letter and the contact details that are on there and get in touch with us if you are finding anything getting in your way of this new phase of home learning. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions at all, please do get in touch. Thank you.